This next year we're gonna have...
Enough! We've heard enough! Our party is at a gridlock. We need to channel the mighty one, the great communicator, the Teflon God.
But sir, we haven't done that in years.
It's time.
Novus Ordo Reaganomics Seclorum. We the chosen, the gatekeepers of the realm, channel the spirit of the great one. E pluribus jelly bean man unum.
Reagan has risen.
It's here.
Well, you guys look like you've seen a ghost. Sure took you long enough. Kick it. With so much drama in the RNC, it's kinda hard to be the face of the GOP. What? But somehow, some way, I've resurrected, so it's time to give old Gipper the update.
Well, things are pretty good. Not too much to report. We have control of the majority in the Supreme Court. We even have the Senate where I sit with my crown. Honestly, Sir Reagan, I think you'd be proud.
I'm so glad we resurrected you from your tomb. We made a giant leap like Americans on the moon. The Republicans are strong, an elephant to a mule, but we still haven't addressed the elephant in the room.
I'll do it. I'm tired of having to hold my tongue. The Dems won back the House, and now there's more to come. In desperation, we've created the Fuhrer Trump. There was a black president, now there's an orange one.
Mr. Reagan, can you hear us? Mr. Reagan, won't you help? The path has turned so murky, now we must define ourselves. Mr. Reagan, what's the forecast? Mr. Reagan, what's the move? Should we follow Trump just like we follow you?
Boys, make like the founders and just settle down. Whatever the issue, Daddy's here to figure out. You keep saying his name, I want to know about Trump. Well, the next election's coming. How's he holding the front?
I'd rather go back to Barack Obama than this twit-fit nitwit who's got no honor. We went from Reaganomics to breaking promises, staying lawless. I feel ashamed of my party. Pray for a way to stop it. Freedom used to be part of our zeitgeist, baby. Now with immigration control, he thinks he's ice, baby. Mr. Reagan, there's no world where you should endorse him. And that's the truth, right hand on the Book of Mormon.
Come on, Mick, get off your high horse for 2 minutes. You're just mad that Trump won the election and you didn't. Even though you're Republican, I didn't want you. It's my Tea Party, and I'll cry if I want to. You've been weak for years. Your message is feeble. I won't have you come here to say the president's evil. I changed my mind to do what's best for my people. The Trump show is on, and we're set for a sequel.
That's right. Tell him, Linz. Our loyalty's strong. Trump's as American as the golf course soil he's on. Anyone who tries to impeach him, I'll tell him go to hell. They're saying I'm a turtle, well, I'm coming out my shell. Sure, Trump's a little bit crude, but damn it, this is his hour. He gives Republicans what we need, and that thing is power. We got judges sitting on the bench, senators running the nation. The law is swift, but justice is patient.
Ronald, it's like all the old American values died, and Trump and his cronies wrote the how-to guide. He's cruel, indecent, corrupt. We have to acknowledge this basic respect. It should transcend politics.
You old Harper Collins, Mr. Reagan, please excuse me. We need to ride this out. We need to show unity.
He's an orange pumpkin with poor judgment. I tweeted, I meant it. No moral companies with foreign countries obstructing the Senate. Someone needs to grab this disrespectful pussy, never let go.
Say, huh?
C'est moi, Pierre Delecto.
You don't believe me? I'm not the only advocate. Look at all the people he's fired. Unleash the cabinet.
We come from the cabinet of people Trump has fired. Well, actually, just 5 of them. There's 70 more inside it. We all came to Washington excited and inspired, and found out on our Twitter feeds that our time had expired.
Well, I, for one, think this administration's a safe bet. The president hasn't fired me.
Yet.
No, Trump's a stellar friend and a stand-up man. And if he dares to double-cross me, I have a backup plan.
Enough. Did anyone invite Donald Trump to this meeting? I'd like to hear what he has to say.
Hey everyone, it's me. I would have been more on time, but I figured I'd rather just skip more on time. Whoa, it's really him. I tried to walk in Reagan's shoes. Hello, Ronald. I'm Donald, and I'm famous too. We're cut from the same cloth. I relate to you. I mean, every time I tweet, I think, what would Reagan do?
What would Reagan do? Well, here's some things to address. What's fake news? I encouraged freedom of press. It's my young apprentice who acts like he knows business. Tell me, do you serve your country or only your own interests?
Who got the economy stacking cash? Me! Who confronted China on the tariff tax? Me! Who's the least racist and brought jobs back for blacks? Me! Who had Kanye rocking a MAGA hat? Me!
Have I ever heard of a Kanye who? No. I won the popular vote. Did you? No. In 44 states, did you do that too? No. One more thing to ask. Is that your statue? No.
I came to clean up Washington, get a mop and broom. You made money selling arms. I made an economic boom. Jobs are through the roof. Screw trying to get us out of debt. I got an office that made it rain. There's your trickle-down effect.
Like your P-tape.
Settle down, Comey. I got this. I put America first, made the forefront the Union, made us a superpower without the shortcuts you're using. Daddy War Trump, presidency born from collusion. I ended the Cold War, you just warmed up to Putin.
Fake news! I didn't need help with my campaign, neither did you. I mean, you could never deal with AIDS. Questioning my foreign policy? That's not the right perception. Who was selling violent weapons that led to 9/11?
You're only here because of Russia and voter suppression. Plus you stole my slogan like you stole the election. You really gave it that old Reagan spin to win when you said, let's make America great again.
Screw you, Ronald. I thought birds of a feather flock together. Presidential harassment, they'll never credit my efforts. See, I could rule forever like I'm Nebuchadnezzar and take my place as the best Republican president ever.
We've all heard about your creepy sexual advances. Is that what you mean by presidential harassment? I took a bullet like Lincoln and Kennedy with the top down, while you play the victim when an idea gets shot down.
The Reagan ghost is against me? First ever ghost witch hunt. I cut the back nine short for this? Pence, wedge salad.
There you go again. His presidential seat is a waste of a chair. The State of the Union's a sad state of affairs. In my time, we fought for peace and prosperity. What kind of legacy will he leave in posterity? Well, we've made it through darker times, as a party, as a union. If you can conjure my spirit, you can conjure a solution. I must leave now, you know how my magic is summoned. But conjure me back if he ever has his hand on the button. America, promise me one thing. Vote.